What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the program on this afternoon. Tyrone Bowman live. I found a video and I'm going to read part of the caption heading before I actually talk about it. And you're going to find out just what is in the minds of certain individuals. Recently, quote, a Haitian woman sparked outrage after calling Black Americans dirty. But her own community quickly corrected her. This is a powerful reminder that speaking up, correcting mistakes, and standing together strengthens Black unity across the diaspora. Disclaimer. All right, Tyrone Bowman live. I'm going to play this video. I hope everybody can hear me. I had to get a new phone, and I'm still trying to find out how to operate it. So this video is courtesy of at African Beast Key. Tell me what you think about it in the comments section. I'll be back with commentary along the way. Here we go.
Y'all seen that video with that Haitian girl who called us
dirty Black American?
Wait, what?
Huh? What?
Wait, what you
American? Black American? What?
No. Hold on. You said dirty Black American.
You heard that? You just asked me what I said. I did.
Why you say that?
Because that's what you are. Dirty Black American.
I'm saying, why would you even fix your lips to say that, though? I'm confused.
For that Haitian girl that went on the podcast and called Black Americans dirty, we don't side with that. I'm a Haitian and I don't agree, and that was her opinion. It's not the majority. It's a minority because I love my African American people. So whatever her opinion is not the same with me. I want you to remember that not everyone feels that way. So, yeah, that's her opinion, not ours.
I am Jamaican, and this message is only for the Black Americans. Black Americans, when I tell you I admire everything about you guys, Black Americans, when I tell you, every time I see someone and they say they're a Black American, I just be staring at you guys and I admire you guys so much because you guys been through a lot. Happy Black History Month. Thank you, because to this day you're still fighting. And when you're fighting universal. Thank you, Black Americans. I personally want to tell you a big thank you for all that you do, all that you're still doing, all that you... Black Americans, I just want to tell you, thank you. Thank you.
Right now, the bad news is it's easier than
Now,
ever.
while I'm getting rid of this commercial, I'll say this. She does not represent, nor does she speak for all Haitian men and women. And evidently, she is a self-loathing individual who hates herself. And isn't it ironic that during the presidential campaign, she was one of the ones who didn't have anything to say when J.D. Vance was calling them all kind of derogatory names and saying all types of things to them. You didn't hear a peep out of them. And there are too many people who go through life, they hate themselves. Yes, they do. They hate everything about themselves. They hate their hair, they hate their teeth, they hate their eyes, they hate their family heritage, which is terrible because we don't get a chance to, hey, what's happening? Can you hear me? We don't get a chance to pick our family's line or lineage that we come through. But one thing about it, I'm a type of individual, I deal with people based upon who they are individually. I don't marginalize them and deal with them based upon what the slogan of the day is. This is her personal opinion. But one thing I will say about Black people, when Black people fight, we fight for everybody. Thank you. All individuals have to do is go into the history books and search it for yourselves. When we win, everybody wins. And so since she does not like Black people, why didn't she go back to Haiti? Why didn't she go back to Haiti, where she is from, and then She can deal with the war-torn country, the infightings, the gangs, the rivalry, and all the types of things that's still going on over there to this day. So let's get back to the comments and listen to what individuals are saying.
That Haitian girl who came on that podcast and said that, il pensait, ils sont vieux black American style. Oh, mais c'est mon pays, papa, maman, papa, papa, non. Why do we feel so comfortable? Why are we so someone? Because they pay mon your style, no pay you. See mon your style, like that with all. And that's the thing. Y'all don't know what to say, when to say it. Y'all don't have no type of decorum, no type of education, or manque d'éducation, no type of class. It's not everything that you feel that you have to say. Know when to say certain things and when not to say it. That's one of the 48 laws of power. Think as you may, but don't, act accordingly. Know what to say and know what not to say. Like, and then for you to proceed to say that you're Haitian, it's like now you make it a whole nation thing. Like, and we all, a whole culture thing, and we all don't feel and think like that. Now we're all getting attacked for it. We don't claim her, okay? We don't.
Oh my God. To say I'm Haitian, what are you? Dirty Black American? Girl, you were already offended the moment you said you were Haitian. I don't know what has happened to you when you were younger, the moment someone asks you where you from, and then you knowing that the words Haitian is going to come out of your mouth, and maybe things were said to you right after that you immediately got defensive, like you were, I don't know, trauma, I don't know, but that was a crazy statement. And it's just, I'm trying to think, should I apologize for that behavior? Because at the end of the day, we're not like that. People of Haiti is not like that. There is uncleanliness in every race, culture, like it's in everywhere. Okay, I'm so sorry for that behavior. We are not like that. Are Haitians are typical Caribbean people? Yes, there's fat phobia. Yes, there's homophobics. Yes, there's it's there, definitely. But I'm so sorry. I love everybody.
Check this out. There are a lot of people that I know from all walks of life, different faiths, different religions, different ethnic origins, and I get along with everybody. And the one thing that I found out in that is this. You can't judge a race of people based upon the actions of a few, but there are a lot of Haitians who think and speak and act just like her. Now, if she can say that in front of a camera, what is she saying when she's off camera? And this is somebody, and I'm going to say it again, she does not love herself. It is very evident. She's trying to bleach herself to death. You can look at her face and see that. She's trying to get rid of her Haitian accent. And just because you can speak a little French, or maybe you speak it fluently, doesn't mean that you are the antithesis of society. Because when you come here to America, this is for everybody, with the exception of a few. We all start at the bottom. Some get more opportunities and more breaks than others, and some doors of success open for some people quickly. Then there are others we have to fight, we have to claw, and we have to do everything that it takes to get ahead. But this particular young lady right here, she has some real issues deep on the inside of her. And we're not going to excuse you for what you said. So it's not about that. You said what you had to say, but why don't you, this same woman, I don't hear you saying anything against Donald Trump. She's not saying anything against J.D. Vance. She doesn't say anything against the Republicans. She hasn't even spoken about the TPS that has been lifted against them to send them back to Haiti. Your priorities are mixed up. Like she's probably messed up and mixed up within her own mind. And so since she had the mitigated goal to say it before a whole world, that's why the whole world has a whole lot to say to her. And they're not going to back down.
happy that Haitian lady getting dragged for saying dirty Black Americans, but at the same time, I'm a little upset that she was even provided a platform to say that and that it was aired, because now there's this like, it seems like there's a war going on now. Now it's created this division. Now I'm seeing Black Americans arguing with Haitians. Haitian Americans are coming into it. Caribbean people in general are being generalized now. And I hate that for us. I hate that for anybody that has color to their skin. It's kind of just nerve wracking and retrogressive. All of Haiti does not look like the trenches. But now you got a lot of people gunning for her and saying whatever the fuck they want because she tried to call us dirty.
She used a
She's
profanity.
over here looking like us, talking like us, walking like us. I'm happy she getting tore up, but y'all don't have to tear up the entire Caribbean. You don't have to tear up the entire island. Like, this is so bad. This is so fucking bad. But I cannot say that it's not karma being dished back to her because she tried to diss an entire culture that she's not a part of. Are you getting less than 3,300?
No one is going to make this a personal indictment upon everybody from Haiti or the Haitian culture or the Caribbean culture or the fact that she probably is one of many who think and act and talk just the way she does. But what's alarming is that she has people apologizing for her, and they should not have to apologize for her actions and for her deeds and for what she has said out of her mouth. And that's probably just a portion of what she said because the whole video hasn't been shown. And she probably said a lot more than that when when she got called out, quote unquote, on the carpet and probably went off the air. She probably had a lot more to say. And whatever backlash she gets from this, she brought it upon herself. And where I live, in the city where I live, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You've got Haitians, Latinos, Spanish, Venezuelans, Africans, French people from that have French culture live in our neighborhood. Who else do we have? We have a huge mixture. We have Russians, people from all walks of life. Yesterday, you all know we had the great big snowfall and everything. And when I got up and finally came outside, it was my Spanish brothers who came and helped me get rid of all that snow that was out there. And we all got along. I was talking to my friend from Cambodia joined in. My Spanish brothers joined in along with myself. I'm not going to allow politics to separate us. I'm not going to allow politics to divide us. I'm not going to allow a certain group of people who are racist and bigoted and prejudiced to divide us. The key thing is, if they can divide and conquer, then that means that they have won. You don't let people divide and conquer you. You don't let individuals decide that you're not worth anything. The question is, what do you think about yourself? I know what I think about me. Be proud of your heritage. Be proud of your culture. Be proud of your lineage. Be proud of your ancestry. And find all the good that one can find in everybody. All right, let's find out what the actual commentator has to say about the video.
Hello, folks. I hope you're doing super great wherever you're watching us, and welcome back to today's episode. As always, I'm your host, African Beast. First of all, let me state very categorically that it's so unfortunate for these Haitian women to go to a podcast and call Black American dirty Black Americans, and of course we know that that is unreal, but it's still disrespectful. But something that have come out, and something that I can observe about this is that we have these channels nowadays that we can actually come and address. And with that regard, I've seen videos of so many Haitian ladies coming out saying that her statement was on her own, and they actually don't support her statement, and that is not how most of the Haitian think about Black Americans. And these are some of the reasons that have caused each and every time recurring diaspora war. But I think that Black people are somewhere, because nowadays we have this channel. I can remember that when I was growing up, there was no way I could interact with Jamaicans. Apart from listening to reggae music, there is no way I could interact with Black Americans apart from listening to pop music, R&Bs. But right now we have this channel, and with this communication, if for those people who actually support and can see the big thing of unity of the larger Black people, is that if a particular woman actually talks about that, talks like that, or if any other person, speak bad against a particular community, we rectify. And the nicest thing is that most of the Haitian women have come out and saying that they actually don't think they actually don't think about that. They actually don't think that about Black American. To me, I feel that we are in a better times that we have these channels that we can actually come talk about it. We can actually come and correct each other. We can actually come learn and unlearn about each and every group, and continue strengthening this relationship and interaction. And finally, probably we will grow stronger together as the larger Black community. So, guys, let me know what you think, because honestly, I feel that those Haitian women have come with a vibe of apologizing to Black Americans and not willing for this escalation of diaspora war between Haitian and Black American, because I know that a large number of Haitian historically and Black Americans have their influence in their struggle. In one time or another, they helped, they motivated each other. So, guys, let me know what you think on today's episode, and let's dive in and watch the rest of the video. And don't forget to give your opinion.
What if your retirement savings were suddenly worth significantly less? Elon Musk recently shared that.
I think that was well said by the host of the channel. Let me see if he has anything else from here. Yeah, I have a few more people. It was well said. And I will say this, as I said before, her words should not be used as an indictment on the whole Haitian nation. Just like, I got people within my own circle, within my own culture. Just because they say and do things, that doesn't mean everybody else thinks the way they think and speak the way they think. In every culture, in every national group, in every ethnic group, you have some who are going to say and do terrible things. Is that an indictment against the whole culture? No. That is the indictment against the individual and people who think and talk and act like them. And I know for a fact there's no people upon the face of the earth who've been through more hell and pain and heartbreak and sorrow, and still we rise to the top than Black people. And that is a stipulated fact around the world. Oftentimes we get no love, we get no respect. I want to get back to the video because I want to hear the comments from the other people.
Video, and don't forget to give your opinion.
Okay, I'm gonna say something and I want y'all to hear me out. If you're white, keep scrolling. Thank you. Okay, I'm sure y'all seen that Haitian woman talking about how, basically just discrediting Americans and talking shit, right? But listen, I'm not apologizing for her. I'm not being devil's advocate, but I need y'all to hear me out. This is coming from a first-generation Jamaican. I'm not even Haitian. I was born here, raised here, all of that, okay? I might as well be American. But y'all wasn't here when they used to just make fun of everybody that was Haitian and African everywhere, like in school, and maybe it's like a New York thing, but like y'all know how it was for them back then. And this is coming from someone that's not Haitian. It was real bad for them. They was calling them dirty, saying they eat dirt cookies and all that. That's what y'all saying under her comments right now, actually. And I feel like there's a big problem with division amongst Black people. I feel like American Black people have every right to be upset because they literally paved the way for us to be here today. Like nobody was going to be here today without us, except for the Native Americans, right? So it's just like everybody else should have a certain level of respect for them. But then when it comes to like the Caribbean people, they was never really welcome here to begin with, really. And I feel like y'all letting one person be the spokesperson for all Haitian people is so wrong. Like, she's not every Haitian person. Haitians were the first country to gain independence, the first Black country. They really earned their stripes. Like, I feel like we should have a mutual respect for each other because the Haitians really, y'all need to go look up the Haitian Revolution. They some badass motherfuckers. Like, they was ready to die about shit, kill anybody they had to. Go look up on that shit. And then the Black Americans literally built America. So it's like, I feel like we need to just come together and stop with this fight and shit. Like, that's what white people love to see us divided. That's why we will never be on top as long as we're divided like this. Because it's the Black Americans, it's the Africans, it's us. It's like everybody against everybody. And I didn't even know there was some division amongst the African countries too. So it's like we're really divided as fuck. And like everyone's just entertaining and going in on the Haitians. And then the Haitians going in on the Americans. Like, yo, we will never, ever be a united front. Ever. And for that young lady to go on that pod.
Okay. I would like to respond to her. Because she said a lot of things. Now I have to dissect them. I have to break them down. She said, quote, y'all wasn't there. Well, who is the y'all? Who is she referring to? Because Black people have been in this country forever. We were here when the Haitians came. We were here when the Jamaicans came. We're not the ones who discriminated against the Haitians and the Jamaicans and the people from the Caribbean. We didn't discriminate against y'all. Many instances, y'all discriminated against yourselves because most of y'all did not like yourselves. And too many individuals that I know who come from the islands, they want to be assimilated with the white populace of the nation. And as I've told them, no matter how much you try, to blend in, you're never going to be accepted as being a white individual. Love your culture, love your heritage, love your ancestry, and be proud of who you are. Number two, I'm very familiar with the history of Haiti, about the French Revolution and how they got their freedom. But the problem was, once they gained it, there was no infrastructure intact to build a nation the way that a nation should have been built. It's one thing to have freedom, it's another to organize and strategize and lay a solid foundation. Why is there so much poverty in Haiti? I'll tell you the reason why. Because of the avarice and greed and selfishness of Papa Doc. And then you had his son. Government had to be transitioned through over and over again. There's no reason why the Haiti should be in the condition that it is in right now. It should not be. And the reason why they keep migrating to America, because in their own home country, there's poverty, there's joblessness and disparity and so many different things. So no one is discriminating against Haitians. I just don't like her and the comments that she said. So they keep apologizing for her. Why are you apologizing for something that you didn't say? Why are you apologizing for something that you didn't do? And lastly, to my Haitian brothers and sisters, stop trying to change your dialect. Stop trying to change your heritage. Stop trying to blend in and be accepted by the other group of people, because when you do that, you dishonor your ancestors. You dishonor your culture. You dishonor your heritage. Be proud of who you are. Love the skin color that God gave you. That's why it's so important when James Brown was around and Nina Simone was around. The song To Be Young, Gifted, and Black. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. As I said a few days ago, Reverend Jesse Jackson may have gone off the scene, but guess what? The message of keep hope alive, it's still real, it still resonates, and we as a people, we have to move forward. We don't have to go out of our way and prove to individuals that we accept y'all. The question is, do you accept yourselves? Do you love yourselves? Do you love your culture? Do you love your heritage? All around the world, I've watched so many documentaries of Africans and Haitians going to, they've gone to Russia, they've gone to Canada, they've gone to the UK, they've gone to Australia, they've gone to Auckland, New Zealand. And many of them don't even want to be recognized for who they really are. Why? There's nothing wrong with being who you are, but there's something wrong with the particular individuals. And lastly, I'll put it this way. No matter how articulate we are, no matter how wealthy we become, no matter the amount of providence we may achieve, or the educational levels we may have, there's going to still be an underbelly element in this nation that's going to dislike, hate, despise, and espouse racism and bigotry. But it doesn't mean that it has to deter me from who I am. I know who I am. I know where I come from. And I know where I'm headed. I mispronounced the name when I first came on. It's African Beast. I'll go back and I'll correct it in the heading. All right, a couple more comments before we end this segment, because I've got, in the next video coming up next, I've got to deal with global news, local and international.
And call Black Americans dirty? Yeah, no. We don't stand for that. We're not into that. Listen, we are not gonna call Black Americans dirty. Like, why would we do that? Like, for one, a lot of us were born here. Just because both of our parents are Haitian descent, we were born here. We're Black. We're American. We were born here. For you to actually open your mouth and agree with the fact that you called them dirty is sickening to me. It's just like the way when I was in high school, the people used to bully me and say certain things about Haitians. Mm-hmm. You're making it okay for people to say things about Haitians. You're opening up that door for people to talk junk about Haitian. We do not stand with her. She is on her own. I don't know where she got that from. I don't know why she said that on a podcast. That went viral. I don't know what's wrong with Shorty. She might have hit her head before she walked up in there. But nah, we ain't sticking with that. I stand with my Black Americans. I love my African Americans. I love my Black people in general because I am a Black, beautiful woman, a Haitian woman at that. I will not stand for that.
Well, I think she said it all. Enough said, say it loud. I'm Black and I'm proud. Never surrender. Never quit.